Torrent Pharma has actually withdrawn its non-binding bid to buy out the founder's stake in Cipla. For more on this story, let me take it across to my colleague Anurag Joshi. Anurag, what are you picking up on this?
Yeah, so Torrent Pharmaceuticals, which was the front runner to buy the equity stake of the promoters in Cipla, has withdrawn its non-binding bid to purchase the stake. Now, this follows differences basically about the lack of consensus over the terms of a possible deal and over the valuation. Now, the Cipla's promoters were looking to sell about 33.5% equity stake in the company, and Torrent Pharmaceuticals had emerged as a front runner in the deal, and it was seen by analysts as a like-to-like acquisition where a strategic player is buying the stake. Now, in the recent past, the Cipla promoters had agreements over the terms of the transaction and also about the valuation. Torrent Pharmaceuticals had been looking to tie up with some private equity funds and also had tied up financing for this deal. Now, in the past, the other contenders for the deal were American private equity firm Blackstone, which had in September withdrew its bid, and Dr. Reddy's Labs.
Okay, so that's the latest coming in as far as Cipla story is concerned. For the longest time, we were talking about how Torrent could be picking up that stake of the Hamied family in Cipla, but seems like the talks are off the table now. There was a lot of flip and flop about the valuations. Finally, it seems like that deal is not happening. More importantly, rather than Cipla's stock price, we should focus on Torrent, Pharma's stock price as well as to how that is reacting, because the street had factored in that there could be an acquisition that might happen at higher valuation. Now that's not going to happen. That's the reason that stock is actually seeing a bit of a spike, because the worry about capital allocation, how they will get the money and at what price are they going to buy Cipla, because clearly it wasn't getting offloaded at a cheap price at all, was the worry, and that's the reason now you're seeing a bit of a spike. Actually, Torrent Pharma is concerned. Let me bring Shrikant